Music Access. There's one thing that we need to especially be careful of during the holiday season, and it's drunk driving. You know, I know this is something I probably don't need to worry about with you guys, but accidents can happen even if we are very careful. The people that really need to pay attention are the thoughtless people who even have the thought of getting behind the wheel after having a drink. I hope this short anecdote will teach them a lesson on driving under the influence and how you can lose everything in a split second. So here's the story. Last month, a man in China got into an accident after driving under the influence, and thankfully no one was hurt, but he completely ruined the front of his car. Side note, the car cost, let's see, carry the zero, add 10, 479,385,001, which is approximately $4 million. Or something like that. The math, I'm not really good with math. But anyways, there are only 6 of these supercars in the world apparently. So basically, he ruined a car based on one drunk decision. So who is this guy? So according to Chinese netizens, he's the son of a Chinese business mogul, but the Chinese company has been denying this fact after word broke out of the DUI charge. Hopefully, we'll find out if this is true or not, but the lesson here is, like I always say repeatedly, don't drink and drive. The first song you heard today, Tuesday, December 8th, 2015, was Sugar by Robin Schulz featuring Francesco Yates. What's up, Music Access fam? So we talked about how we should never drink and drive in the intro. And like I mentioned, a certain supercar got totaled because someone made the mistake of drinking and driving. And so I looked up the information on this car while the song was going out. And wow, the car is really, really pretty. It's like a sports car. It's super nice. It's got, I don't know a lot about cars, which is probably a little bit of a disappointment. I should probably learn a little bit more. But it's a very, very nice supercar. It's the kind of car that won't go, but the car go, this kind of car. And it was a nice car, but now it's not so nice anymore. I have pictures of how the car looks after it got totally messed up. So, like I said, guys, don't drink and drive for your sake and for the sake of others. Let's all be safe out there this winter. The roads are already hard to drive as it is because of all the, all the snow that'll be coming up, all that stuff. So be safe this winter. Let's do it, right? Aight. Now, of course, diving into our program for today, for our first hour, we have our daily corners. Me, you, all about music with Season 2 Benji style and message time in store for you. And in the second hour, a corner to select music to fit a certain theme or situation. Men and Music will have Sam joining me in the studio for that in just a bit. Now, here's how you can listen and participate. If you have a smartphone, you can download the Arirang Radio app or TuneIn Radio app to listen to our programs and send in your messages. And if you use a computer, visit www.arirangradio.com/music access to listen to us or leave your messages. Another way you can tune in is through terrestrial DMB, but this is only available for our listeners living on Jeju Island. The frequencies are 88.7 for Jeju City, 88.1 for Seogwipo, and 101.9 for Daejeong. And remember, songs you want to hear today, songs you want to hear in the future, send those requests up onto our message board under the subject title, Request. We like hearing your song requests, and I love hearing your songs, so post those up as much as possible. We'll come right back after a song for message time, and we're going to check out the song Confident by Demi Lovato. We just heard the song Confident by Demi Lovato, and it's time to dive straight into message time. And our first message for today comes from Jenny from the USA. Oh, Jenny. Okay, so it says, Benji. So this past weekend, I was spoiled because the K-pop albums I ordered over time decided to all arrive around the same time. I have all the Korean albums that BAP released, and what upsets me is I cannot buy a physical copy of BIG's albums. I did find them on eBay, but nowhere else. you can buy our albums on eBay. I wish there was a way to be able to buy them. Let's see. If you come to Korea, I may be able to give you an album. Maybe, no guarantees, but I don't even have an album yet myself. So, it's a work in progress, you might say. But hopefully we'll be able to maybe wait until next year. Next year, I guess we'll just mention this because we've already been talking about this, everyone. We're probably going to come out with like a mini album, I think. And then a mini album you should be able to get, hopefully, it should be good. A good mini album to suit your tastes. So, hopefully next year you'll be able to get that mini album when it comes out. Before that, the singles, I don't know. I don't think you could buy the singles. I think there were like promotional singles or something like that. I don't know. But apparently, I learned something new. You can buy our album on eBay. Interesting. Alright, now we also have Oda from Norway saying, "Hey Benji, it was snowing in Norway, so now there was a thin layer of snow outside, and it's so pretty but so cold. I both like and dislike winter because it's so pretty outside during the winter, but it's also cold and slippery. During winter, I mostly want to sit inside and chill." Get it? That's so ironic, because you want to chill, but you don't like it because it's cold. What do you like most about the winter, and what is it that you like the least? Have a great day. The thing I like most about the winter is definitely, I think, that, like you said, the environment becomes really, really pretty. Having the snowfall on the trees, looking at the side of a mountain and seeing all that beauty is just gorgeous. And what do I dislike about winter? I guess the traffic, because, as the snow piles up or as it starts to, get into that kind of weather, traffic starts to slow down, which means I have to sit in a car longer. Granted, our manager is the one doing all of the work, Thank you so much for driving all of us everywhere. But it does take a lot of time. And so I guess if I had to name something, it would be that. The fact that, we drive and it takes a lot longer to drive and get to places. Other than that, I think I'm okay with winter so far. Alright, so we're going to check out a song before we dive into our Mew Corner. And we're going to check out the song Samantha of Australia requested, Winter Wonderland by Human Nature. Mew. Spending time with me and you, stories between me and you. Me, you. We always want to hear from you on Music Access, and we want to hear from you about what kind of person you are, what you like, what you think about, and how you spend your day. We also want to know about your family, friends, coworkers, and the people around you. We want to know about them, how you know them, the kind of memories you have with them, and what you do with them. Our new daily corner, Me, You, is all about that. Stories about me that I want to tell DJ Benji. Stories about the people around me that I want to tell our MA fam. Stories about my day, stories about my family, and my friends. We'll share those stories about me, you, and everyone around us on Me, You. So, how do you participate for this corner? Just visit www.arirang.radio.com/musicaccess and write Me You on your message title and leave us a message. Or download Arirang Radio or TuneIn Radio on your smartphone and use the comment function to write Me You on your title and leave us a message that way. And now we'll start today's Me You. Today's first Me You message is from Yunita Swinyo from Indonesia saying, Me You Episode 2. Hello Benji Muji and all MA fam. Meeting again with me in the Pabo 6 Me You series. For this episode, I'm going to talk about our role in the group. Joshua is the king of pranks. Haha. Leon is the active Kwang Hee. Rusi is the calm lady Lee Min Jung. So y'all have, I guess, roles, so to speak, like in terms of Korean celebrities. Siska is the youthful Hajiwon. Sophie is the hip-hop Jessie, and Unita is the later sister Bae Suji Bae. What do you think, Benji? Can you imagine how we look like and how our personalities are? See you on the next episode of Pabo 6 Mew series. So, how come Joshua doesn't have like a quote-unquote like celebrity look-alike? That's what I want to know. Everyone looks like someone, or everyone has this kind of celebrity character, but apparently Joshua is the only one. Who is the king of pranks of K-pop? King of pranks in K-pop. No one comes to mind at the moment, which is maybe why he doesn't have a character. But really, you should be kinder and take care of him. He may be the king of pranks, but if he doesn't have a character, he'll feel a little bit left out. And let's see, I can kind of imagine why y'all are kind of like those people and the characters that you picked. But it's interesting that Hajiwon is youthful and you're the little sister. Because I think of all these people you mentioned, she may be the oldest, or maybe Iminjung is the oldest. I'm not 100% sure. But I feel like that some thought is required. You know what you should do? You can't just say, these are who we are. You have to be like, and the reason is because blah, 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 blah. You have to give an explanation. So I'll be waiting for that explanation on the next part of this Me You. Okay, Unita? Promise me. Okay. Hopefully you'll send me another message, and I will check out a song and come back with another message for our Me You. We'll check out the song that Mylene of the USA requested, Hey Soul Sister by Train. We just heard the song Hey Soul Sister by Train, and it's time for our second Me You message, which is from Amber from Canada. Amber from the USA. Although I do like maple syrup, Amber is from the USA. What does that mean? Hi Benji, so yesterday I finished editing a video, and also on this past Sunday I got a new boyfriend. His name is Mizbah, but I call him Phi since his SNS name is Vamp Phi Mage. He's older than me, but we get along really well, and we play a lot. He helps me with a lot of issues I have, and I help him as well. Lots of love from Amber in Michigan. I guess congratulations on getting a boyfriend. He has a very, very interesting name. And Vamp Phi Mage. So I guess it's like vampire, but it's like vampire. Maybe? I don't know. I don't know where the origin is. But hopefully y'all are having a good time, and y'all keep it chill, keep it safe, keep it all awesome. And what video did you finish editing? That's what I want to know. When it comes to editing a video, I had to edit a video a long, long time ago, and I have to say it was very, very, very difficult. It actually takes a lot of time because whenever I see a music video, I always imagined like somehow the cuts were timed with the beat of the music and you can just automatically match those. But it's actually very, very different. I had to listen to it and keep cutting it and recutting it and pulling it back and editing it. And it took me a long time to edit the video. And besides editing the video, one thing that took a super, super long amount of time is just rendering the video. So I remember what happened was I finished editing the video. It all came out, and then I put the end credit scene in, and so I took it out, which took about like 30 minutes or something. And then I was like, because it was short. And then I was like, hey, that's it. And then they're like, hey, but the ending font, I don't like it that much. So let's change that. So I went back. And then I changed the font. And it took another 30 minutes for it to come out. And like, yeah, okay, I like the font, but let's add something at the very end. Let's add like a link or something. So I was like, oh my gosh, really? Really? Okay, fine, I can do that. So I went back and changed that. And then I took it out again. They're like, all right, it's good. Now we'll show it to the uppers and we'll see how they like it. And then so I was like, all right, nice, I'm done. And they come back and it's like, they liked it, but they said to put this in a different color and then to add this in the beginning. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is such a long trip. And eventually, it did come out. Although I don't think we really kind of put that out anywhere. We were just kind of like doing stuff. But it was pretty fun. Not bad. And totally let me know what video that is. I'm very, very curious. Alright, so thanks for your message, Amber. Let me know how things are in the future with another message for our Miyu Corner. And for those of you who want to participate, remember you can participate for this corner, Miyu, by visiting our online message board at www.arirangradio.com/musicaccess, or downloading Arirang Radio or TuneIn Radio on your smartphone and using the comment function to write us a message. Remembering to leave your title as Miyu, regardless of whether it is via your smartphone or our online message board. And now we'll come right back after a song for All About Music with Season 2, Benji Style. And we're going to listen to the song Love Yourself by Justin Bieber. All About Music and All About Quizzes, a great collaboration of music and quizzes. All About Music Quiz. Music, quiz, and Benji come together to make this corner more complete. All About Music with Season 2, it's Benji Style. So, let's dive right into it, shall we? Today's Double A Music Quiz answer. Okay, so it is a female solo artist, and our first hint will be Benji's number hint, which is kind of like Benji's story hint, but it also involves a lot of numbers. Alright, so, here's the hint. Can the echo the boom, 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 boom? Thank you. Okay, are you ready? 7, 3, 1. So if I go into a little bit more detail, there were 7. Then there were 3. Then there was 1. Okay, so that was kind of like maybe if there were, members, for example. But then let's go into a little bit more detail about the 7, 3, 1. So then if I go into their song titles for 7, there was like Diva, 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 on a bomb, na 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 na. There was that one. There was a lot of songs that they released. These are all really old songs. And then, when there were 3 of them, there was the 춤추는 작은 카탈레나. My favorite part, Cherry Bay, hoi, hoi, hoi. I don't know what it is, though. And then when there was one of them, there was the Sa, 한여름 밤의 꿀, 한여름 밤의 꿀. And there was the cool guy, Sunny, on that track. So then, if we go into the names, then at first there was After School. Then there was Orange Caramel. So when there's 1, who is the 1? Cool. So who is the name of this singer, who also recently came back as a solo artist? If you know today's answer, write answer on your title and send us a message with the correct answer. Now we'll check out a song and come back with the second hint for Double A Music Quiz. We're going to check out the song that Leon Teo of Singapore requested, Daddy by Psy featuring CL of 21. We just heard the song Daddy by Psy featuring CL of 21. What do you guys think about the track? The dance, I gotta say, is crazy. Alright, we're back to our All About Music with Season 2 Benji Style. And of course, when it comes to our Music Access quiz, we gotta give you all a music hint. Remember, today's answer is a female solo artist. So, try to guess who the singer of this song is. Music, please. 좋아하는 사람은. Okay, so if you know today's answer, write answer on your title and send us a message with the correct answer. We're looking for the singer of this song. Remember, she is a solo artist from the School of After School. And if you know the answer, you can send it in using the comment function on your Arirang Radio or TuneIn Radio app, or via our online message board at www.adirangradio.com/musicaccess and leave your answer there. For both, don't forget to write answer on your title before you send your message. And now before we move on, more song. We're going to check out 신세계 New World by Brown Eyed Girls. We just heard the song 신세계 by Brown Eyed Girls, and it's time for message time. Kazusa from Switzerland checking in saying, "Hey Benji, how are you? Hope you're doing well. I couldn't tune in for a while, but I missed your voice. Have a nice day, Kazusa." Thank you for tuning in. I know you couldn't tune in because you were busy with something, but now that you can, thanks for tuning in. You are awesome. And Shreya Talukta from Bangladesh saying, "Have you ever tried this chocolate cookie sandwich? rice. So my friend Sandra made this rice, took a picture of it, and said it was yummy, so I tried to make it. I made it step by step, but it didn't taste good, so I threw it away. Then I tried making this chocolate cream cookie sandwich, cold coffee, and noodles, and that was good, and I enjoyed it a lot. I'm not going to make this rice version again, though. It's too sweet and sticky. I don't know. It tastes weird. But I tried. I would recommend the cold coffee of this chocolate cookie combo. Tastes pretty good. I will look that up while these songs go out. That looks really, really interesting, and that actually sounds pretty good. So, why not? Alright, so we're going to check out two songs now. 싱숭 생숭 by Dynamic Duo and Park Jung-hyun, followed with 첫눈 by EXO, and be right back. And it's time to wrap up our first hour. We'll come back soon with Sam for Men and Music. So, to wrap things up for our first hour, I'll let you hear the song that Unitsa of Indonesia requested, Ordinary People by John Legend, and be right back. What's up, Music Access with me, Benji of B.I.G. On the second hour of Music Access for today, we have music, we have stories, and we have Sam. And Oscar-worthy acting. Our Tuesday corner, Men and Music, is coming up in just a bit, so don't go away. Remember, here's how you can listen and participate. You can download the Arirang Radio or TuneIn Radio app on your smartphone, and you can also send us messages through the app using the comment function. And you can also listen to us by visiting our website, www.arirangradio.com/musicaccess, and leave your messages there on our message board. Another way you can tune in is through terrestrial DMB, but this is only available for our listeners living on Jeju Island. The frequencies are 88.7 for Jeju City, 88.1 for Seogwipo, and 101.9 for Daejeong. Now we're going to check out a song and be back with Sam to start off our Tuesday corner, Men and Music. We'll listen to the song 밀당의 고수, Push and Pull by Eddie Kim. Two cool guys are here right now.
Two cool guys will show off their acting chops right now. But here's what's really important.
Two cool guys will let you hear great songs of various genres right here, right now.
We're doing it all for you guys. Two guys, some great acting and great songs are all here on Men and Music.
Yeah. No banana. It was like apples today, not grapes. What's up, Sam? How you been?
Busy. How about you? Taola's doing great.
It is.
Burning like fire.
No, it's not.
No, it is.
I mean, we haven't been out on enough music broadcasts. You know, it's hard to get on there because there's so many people coming back recently.
욕심내지 말고. Little by little, man.
Little by little.
Doing good.
No, but dude, it's like everyone's come back. You know, Psy came back. Yeah. You know, everyone's coming back. It's just there's so much stuff going on, and there's like. I don't know. It's weird because there's a lot of good music, and at the same time, there's a lot of like interesting music, so to speak. You know, it's finding a good balance. But you know, I'm glad that it's not. Oh, this is gonna sound so bad if I say this, but like, you know, I love ballads. First of all, I'm a you know, put that on first. But you know, around this time, you usually get a lot of like ballads. Like everything on the chart is like a slow down tempo song or something because it's winter and people are like slowing down. But I don't know. There's like a bunch of like up tempo music coming out. I don't know. It's weird. Anyways. So we have seen snow in Seoul recently.
Snow.
I am not a huge fan of snow so far.
Neither am I.
Not the kind of snow that's been coming down. If it's gonna come down, it's gonna come down hard.
Yeah.
But it's very like...
It's boring.
Yeah.
I don't want to call it snow.
It's like
thick rain.
It's like thick rain. That's not bad. All right, so, you know, it's really cold these days. So, you know, you had that, you know, surgery recently.
Yeah.
So it's hanging up okay with the cold? You know, you better dress warm, you know, all that stuff.
Yeah, I actually had a show in Shanghai. Yeah, on the 6th, and it was pretty crazy too. So,
nice.
Yeah, but I'm still hanging in there. I feel better. It was my first time back on stage after the surgery, but it felt good.
Rocking and balling?
Yeah.
Bottle service?
No.
Popping bottles?
No, never.
Popping bottles of medical pills. That's what's required. All right, so, you know, you're still recovering, though, right? Still, you know, getting back to 100%. And, of course, you know, I'm sure a lot of us are still, to a certain extent, looking forward to Christmas. You know, granted, you know, this is gonna sound weird, but for some reason, this is the first Christmas where I have absolutely, like, nothing festive planned at all.
That's what happens when you stay out in Korea for a long time.
It's like there's nothing. I have no, like, there's no Christmas party. There's no Christmas holiday. It's just, it's one of the days It's like when I became an idol, one of the things I realized was there is no Monday anymore. There's no Monday blues because every day is Monday.
Exactly.
I know, it's crazy.
Yeah.
But then anyway, if you do get a break this Christmas, let's say you do get a break. You get a day.
Hopefully.
2 days.
Yeah.
We'll extend it 2 days. And you have Santa on your side. And you can ask him for anything you want this Christmas. What would you ask for?
A camping car.
What, a camping car?
A camping car. I've been looking into camping cars.
What, a camping car? Why a camping car?
I really love camping. I love the woods. I love the mountains. And I can't take the city. I really don't like. I love Gangnam.
Yeah.
It's the city. It's 24-hour country and everything. But I need
some peace, some relaxation,
peace, yes.
some real oxygen.
Yes. Yeah.
A camping car.
Camping car. I've been looking into it.
So those are like the cars that you sleep in. You know, they've got everything. So they're different than tour buses, though, right?
They're different.
They're different.
They're different.
They're more
home-like.
More home-like.
Yeah.
So are you gonna cook for yourself? Or are you gonna use the instant foods? And...
Oh no, fishing. The whole plan about camping car. I want to go fishing.
You fish?
Oh yes, I love to fish.
You're like Snoop Dogg, man. It's like because he fishes, right?
Oh, he does.
He does.
That's crazy. I never knew that.
I know. He was on this roast of someone, and then he says he fish. That was not phrased right. He said he fishes.
Okay.
And I was like, huh? But I never expected you to fish.
I've been fishing my whole life.
You're serious right now.
Yeah.
So like you've caught fish.
You know my van?
Yeah.
The carnival in the back. There's fishing rods.
Really?
Yeah.
That's so weird.
There's fishing. I have fishing rods. So whenever you drive and then I see somewhere nice,
based on the look that you sometimes wear though, I would have assumed you're more of a crabber than a fisher though.
No.
I would have said more of the guy pushing out for the Alaskan crabs. But no, you fish.
Fish.
And is there a kind of fish you like then?
Bass.
Salmon's very bass.
Bass fishing is very fun.
So you go deep sea fishing?
No, like lake fishing.
And there's bass there that you can eat.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And how come you never brought me one?
You should go fishing with me. It's a different like. You gotta time off. You gotta time off.
Because I used to go fishing when I was little. I went fishing with my dad, and just throw it and you wait. There's nothing to you just wait, and then you never put on music,
and you just enjoy the silence.
Yeah, and you just hear and like the sound of small stuff. Then you get mosquito bites in the summer,
and the silence with your dad.
It's good times.
No,
I should go fishing. All right, so after the fishing talk, I'm sure y'all want fish sticks, and we'll get right into our corner for today. So I'll introduce the topic for today. Just like last week, we're going to travel in time again this week. We went to the past last week, but this week we're going to travel into the future. The topic for today is when I turn 55. So we have to travel how many years into the future to turn 55? That's like, for me, it's, because currently I'm 24 Korean age. So 23, 55 minus 23 is 33. So that's how old, no, you're not 33 yet.
Not yet.
You're almost there.
No, I still got 5 more years.
Oh.
5 more years. Oh man, 33.
So then, for you got like 28 years until you're 55.
Yeah. I'm 29 right now, so
28 years. No, that's not right. No, that's right. No, it's 24, 26. 26. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You're good at math. So then, when you're 55, can you picture yourself being 55 though? Because I could never think of myself being 24 when I was in high school.
I couldn't imagine myself being 55.
Really?
Because my life, I've always planned it. I always plan it, and I think I imagined myself being right here. I literally did.
Here?
Like, because I've always wanted to be in a radio show. I've always wanted to have a label, and then I had to work for it.
Of course.
But and then if you work for it, it's there. So 55, probably family. I'd have kids going off to college, hopefully, or going into high school or something.
Here's the important thing. Will you still be fishing?
Oh, yeah, I think I'll be fishing a lot more when I'm 55.
Man.
I'll probably have my house by a lake and probably fish every day. Probably.
What if your wife doesn't like fish?
Well, there has to be some things you have to live with. I mean, you can't get rid of fishing.
Okay, we're not going to do that. All right, so people who are 55 in Korea are people who are born in 1961. Wow. Apparently, there's some famous celebrities, including radio host Choi Hwa-jung, who's known for her baby face.
Yeah.
Oh, she actually really looks really young.
Yeah, she does.
We got a picture right in front of us of her holding like a cupcake, some kind of cake. And she doesn't look a day over 52. That's a joke, by the way. She looks really young, though. And there's also foreign celebrities who were born in 1960 who are 55. So we got Colin Firth, who, the guy from Kingsman, Man as Maketh Man. Tilda Swinton. Hugh Grant is 55.
Wow.
Jean-Claude Van Damme. Sean Penn.
Oh, wow.
And Antonio Banderas. And then there's also stars born in 1962, including Demi Moore, Tom Cruise, Tony Leung Chiu-wai, Jim Carrey, Jodie Foster, MC Hammer, and John Bon Jovi.
Wow, MC Hammer's already that old.
Is there anyone in these people that we've mentioned who you kind of want to live a similar lifestyle to when you're 55?
Jim Carrey.
Jim Carrey.
Jim Carrey.
Really?
Jim Carrey.
Well, how?
Always has those beautiful. He's always living with beautiful women. He he donates a lot of money.
That's true.
Has a beautiful daughter.
Mm-hmm.
Acts amazing.
Yes.
I don't think he'll ever be paranoid about losing his art.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah, but that's the most important part. When you grow old, you start getting worried and paranoid about your art. But him, no.
He's confident about himself.
He's confident.
So Jim Carrey.
Jim Carrey.
Because of the beautiful.
No, I'm just saying. No, he's just he has a lot of fun with life, I think.
I think so, though.
Yeah.
I remember I first saw him in the movie where he portrays God.
Oh, yeah.
That was a long time ago. And that was just, even to this day, it's still one of those movies that, people watch. Yeah. All right, so it's time to dive into our song choice for when I turn 55.
55.
So when you turn 55, is there a song you want to play for yourself? So picture this. I'll picture the scene for you. You got a house by the lake. You've got a really nice stereo system. Mm-hmm. And we're not talking just like, it's speakers and stuff, but like, like old tubes so you can get the classic sound. Mm-hmm. What song are you going to play? You got a sofa. The speakers are right here, and you can see the lake right in front of you. Mm-hmm. What are you going to play? I'll
probably play hip-hop, but I would definitely play old school hip-hop.
Old school hip-hop.
But there are a couple of songs that, like, the melodies of the songs, when I was young, it really struck me hard. Mm-hmm. Like, the melody just struck me so hard, it just stayed in my head forever. Mm-hmm. And it's Casey and JoJo.
Casey and JoJo.
They're one of my favorite artists. Drew Hill. I picked Drew Hill's song at first, but his song was banned from the internet.
He said a bad word.
Yeah,
he said boo-boo.
Yeah, that one word. But besides that, I had to pick Casey and JoJo. Mm-hmm. The song is All My Life. The piano line, when it first came out I was listening to it on a tape player. Mm-hmm. And then Walkman, Sony Walkman, I was like, oh, it was crazy.
That is a good song.
Yeah.
All right, so that's a song that Sam chose, All My Life by Casey and JoJo. It's interesting because for me, I love hip-hop. I love R&B. My whole life right now revolves around those two genres. But then once in a while, I get in a mood where I just want to be quiet. I love the bass, I love the rhythm, I love everything. And there are quiet hip-hop songs. But I'm talking acoustic. So I'm talking instrumental music and all that stuff. And one of the songs that when I came to Korea really struck me, just like the feeling of the song, the way it was sung, and the opening kind of guitar runs was 오래된 노래 by Kim Dong-ryul. Old song. The topic is a little bit different. It's very much, about, I was listening to a song I wrote a long time ago, and I wrote to you and all that stuff. Okay. But something about that feeling just kind of, I remember listening to that song and I was just quiet for the entire day. Just because I was thinking about, when I left the States. Then when I turn 55, obviously I'll have a lot of time both here and in the States. So, it's just something I can picture myself just quietly listening to by myself when I turn there and thinking about the same thing that I thought when I first came here. So, we're going to listen to those two songs, starting with All My Life by Casey and JoJo, the song that Sam is picking, and we'll follow it with 오래된 노래 by Kim Dong-ryul. Those are some long songs.
Yeah, beautiful long songs.
It just goes to show you, it's not about the length and the impact, it's about just kind of the depth. It doesn't even feel like that long has passed.
You speak very well.
Thank you.
You have very good words.
That's how I get paid to be a DJ. Alright, so we just heard the songs All My Life by Casey and JoJo, followed by 오래된 노래 by Kim Dong-ryul. And it's time, of course, to act. So we're going to get started on Sam and Benji's music selection battle. And act out a short skit related to today's topic of when I turn 55.
55.
Are you ready to act?
Let's do this.
Are you ready? What was that?
I'm kind of loosening up my vocal cords here.
Okay, great. Let's do it. Right. Can we get our OST for our Oscar-worthy acting, please?
Welcome. Please take your seats and fasten your seatbelts.
Man, this announcement sucks. I thought we'd be able to try some new foods, but why do we have to fasten our seatbelts? This is weird.
Congratulations, you are aboard the MA Time Machine. You'll be able to experience 30 years into future.
What? I got tricked again? I got tricked last week too.
experiencing the future is very important. The reason is because...
Because what? What is the reason?
You need to find that out yourself.
Oh my God.
Let's go into the future. 30 years into your future. Oh, by the way, 30 years into your future?
What? The 30 years in my future, what? Why did you stop there?
It would be bright. It could be dark. It could exist, but it could also not exist. It's all up to you, so don't hold us accountable. Alright? Now, we're closing the doors now. Let's move.
No, it's so irresponsible. I'm not leaving then. Get me up. Oh, my joints, my back. What is this? Why does my body feel so old? Did I really turn 55? Where's my mirror? Oh my gosh, this is me. How could this be? How can I look so sexy and cute at 55? I guess my age makes me look even more relaxed.
I was wondering what you're doing. You're looking at the mirror. I guess you would want to look in the mirror all day. You're so good looking. Probably the best looking in this town. But don't worry, that won't last long. I'm here. Now you're the second best looking now that I'm here. Ha ha.
Who is this arrogant child? How rude. But he does look familiar. It feels like I'm looking at a mirror image of myself. No, it couldn't be.
Dad, what are you thinking so hard?
That's right. It was my son. No wonder he's so good looking. Nothing, son. So, what's your name again?
You're so funny, Dad. Stop cracking jokes. You named me during your live radio show with your listeners, remember?
Oh my gosh, I named my son after a stuffed panda? I'm so sorry. I see, such an artistic name. A lot of love and thought went into that name, you know. You need to love your name, son.
Of course, Dad. The weather's really nice. I'm so glad we came out to take a walk. I like spending time with you, just the two of us.
Me too, son. I'm so happy to walk, talk, and spend time with you, my son.
Did you spend a lot of time together with Grandpa, too?
I should try to spend more time with Dad, too. We should try to spend more time together, the three of us. What do you think?
I'm sorry, but that won't be possible. You're running out of time. I'll give you time to listen to one song with your son. What song would you like to listen together with your son when you grow old?
So, we just heard the situation about listening to a song together with your son after you've grown old.
Yep.
So apparently after I grow old, I'll gain a little bit of a British accent. I don't know if you caught that. That was pretty cool. Alright, so have you ever imagined yourself as a dad?
All the time. Even over the weekend, I was thinking about it.
Really?
Yeah, my friend came over and he has a baby. He just had a baby.
Right.
And I was just watching the baby for a very long time and I was like, I want a baby. I really want a baby.
I can give you a... Oh, that was weird.
You know, it's like if you if you do music, if you're an artist, I think making babies is the highest level of creation. It's like it's the end. It's like you get what I'm saying.
It's like I know what you're talking about.
It's like when you make music, you're creating something. I don't know, but it's like a baby. It's like man's best creation.
It's because it's weird that you say that because to a certain extent, music is just an extension of ourselves.
Yeah.
But then it's not quite cloning, but it's the creation of something with independent thought.
It's like that creation of a baby. It just even takes away the artistic stuff too. After you have a baby, like artists usually kind of change. Their art change.
Yeah.
It's like they have another creation out now, you know. But yeah, I've always thought about myself as a dad.
So then, if your son asks you a lot of questions, like you're gonna be the nice dad. I'm sure you're gonna be like the very nice dad who's chilling. Dad, I want some candy. It's
I'm not just gonna be probably kind of scary sometimes too.
Oh, I'm gonna be nice. I'm not gonna spank my kids, or I'm only gonna spank them until they turn 5.
I'm gonna smack them.
No.
Oh, why? No, people have to get smacked when they need to get smacked.
No.
And there are some kids out there right now listening to this. You guys need to get smacked. Go to school. Stop causing trouble.
He means that in a nice way.
No, not in a nice way. You guys need to get smacked. Go to school.
He's kidding around. Anyway, so in the situation, the son asked the dad if he spent a lot of time with his dad. So, do you talk with your dad?
Yeah.
I'm assuming, but via, we have internet so we can connect with our fathers a lot more.
Yes.
And, I'm sure the conversations you have now are different from when you were back in the States.
Oh, they were totally
way different.
Way different.
Because now, now you're your own company head.
Yeah.
You have a lot of business to deal with. So do you ever, talk to your dad about, oh, I don't know how to work through something, or, what would you have done in this situation?
It's been kind of awkward lately, because I kind of grew, like, so fast.
Yeah.
Like, suddenly your son goes off to Korea for 10 years, and he comes back. And he's so grown, and he's so fatigued, and he's so, and my dad just looks at me, like...
He's not the kid that he was when he left.
Anymore. And it's like, 불쌍하게 보면서도 at the same time, he loves me, and it's like, we talk with eyes now, I think, yeah.
It's that telepathy.
Yeah.
Sons and dads have.
Yeah.
All right, Sam. So what is your song of choice as the final music selection for today's situation?
Well, on my way back, I just heard a great song. It's a funny song. I love him. He's an amazing guy. Psy, his new song Daddy. Especially it's called Daddy. It's like, who you got that look from? Who you got anything from? Your daddy. Exactly. That's how important I think dads are. It's like, you get everything from your dad. Your words, your... Growing up now, like, there are things that I do that is exactly like my dad that I didn't like.
Really?
Like, 아빠처럼 이러지 말아야지. And then suddenly...
You're doing the same things.
Exact same thing.
You are your dad's greatest creation. Alright, so then the song that I chose, it's similar yet different. I chose the song My Way by Frank Sinatra. It's because you probably know why I'm doing it, right? Because, it's a combination of when I turn 55, I feel like that's the lifestyle that I want to live, that way. But at the same time, I want to tell my son that, there are rules in this world, but you operate your own way. If you have a dream, you follow that. And I'll support you 100%. Because, that's the way, I think my parents raised us.
Yep.
And I don't know, I think it's good. All right, so of course, we have to find out who our winner for today is. So can we get a drum roll, please? Whoever wins this, I have no hard feelings. That's such a good song choices. The winner for today's battle is...
but this is such a great song.
My Way by Frank Sinatra. We'll listen to this and be right back. It's a classic song.
It's a goodie. It's an old one.
It's an oldie but goodie. Yeah. I remember I heard this. I heard this for the first time, not the Sinatra version, but in the Penguin movie.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
And that's I think Robin Williams sings that version. So it's really good. Anyway, so of course we have to hear why our PD name chose the song, and he said, for that age, there is no other option for that situation. My Way is the man's song. And when you like it, and you are old. He says when you like it, you get old. No, so I think when you get old, and when you like it, that means you're kind of
old enough.
You're maturing enough to really kind of get the message. Because when you're little, you're just like, it's a slow song, I'm bored.
Yeah.
But not like that. So it is actually time for us to wrap things up now. Today was actually a very good talk day.
Yeah.
I don't know, it was weird. I had a lot of time reflecting on my dad. Talking about your dad.
Me too. I was kind of missing my dad.
It was kind of sentimental.
Yeah.
I want to see my parents.
Shout outs to our
parents.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're working hard right now. I don't know what your parents do, but not to get all personal or anything, but my parents, they're like, they work hard, and they work hard, like, everybody works hard.
Everybody works hard.
But to me, I think my parents work the hardest. That's
I know what it is. I know what it is.
I think I think my parents work the hardest, and it's like, I need to make it,
We need to get on that grind so they don't have to work anymore.
Make some good music.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll see Sam next week, and sending out Sam, we'll listen to the song Love Me Like You Do by Little Mix. All right, man, I'll see you next week. Bye-bye. We just did the song Love Me Like You by Little Mix. Sorry, I did a little boo-boo. And it's time to reveal the answer for AA Music Quiz from the first hour. And today's answer is Reina. Congratulations to those of you who got it right. For those of you who got it wrong, continue to rain on over to... Sorry, I was going to make a joke. I couldn't do it. All right, so we're going to check out two songs requested by our listeners now. Starting with the song Shreya of Bangladesh requested Oh My God Thanks, OMGT by Madtown. And Hardashika of Sri Lanka wants to hear the song Reset by Tiger JK featuring Chinshir. And it's time to say goodbye. The last song we're going to check out today is The Edge of Glory by Lady Gaga. This was Benji of B.I.G. And as I always say, I'll be back.